What's going on, guys? Kivox and Meekachii here. We're doing a wand review. Haven't done one of these. Doesn't matter. Shut up. Watch the video. Or don't. Don't care. Like it or dislike it. See you in a little bit. The camera's going to fall. Things are going to break. Okay. We're going to be talking about your wands today. You guys submitted a bunch. We are still back in November. We're in November. Doing pretty good. I don't know if I skipped some, but we're in November. So,
if you sent it before then and we didn't look at it, then
suck it up, buttercup.
You gotta resend it.
So first one is from Zayn, and just got a Dremel, and these are the first two wands I made, and by I mean Zayn. Zayn is a cool name.
I gotta say, if I was 14, I couldn't make a better wand.
If you were 34,
I couldn't make.
You couldn't make a better wand.
That is true. I'm pretty impressed though that he's 14 and was able to do that.
Me too. It's I like the little twig thing, or they're both look like they're made out of branches and just carved down. That spiral probably took you forever, especially for like a Dremel. If you did it that small,
Dude,
you know, the little Dremel.
I'm surprised it came out so straight.
It's not super straight.
No, I mean,
but
like,
it looks good.
For a hand Dremel, like that's tough.
It's funny because like I think of like Dremels as like hand, but it's not technically like hand tools, like knives. I always... It
is a hand tool,
I have a
though.
problem with people that are like, oh, you shouldn't use tools to do stuff. You should just use a knife. All you need is a knife.
Whatever.
But it's like, why? You get why? You get a certain style with a knife, yes. But it's a certain style. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get certain things. You're not gonna be able.
You always want that same style.
And you're not gonna be able to do certain things without other tools. I mean, maybe you can, but you're gonna waste so much time. Power tools are more efficient. You can do almost everything with hand tools. But what's the difference? If the final product looks the same, why does it matter? Good job, Zayn. Let's move on to the next. This is what always happens to me. I always end up like...
Blah, blah, blah,
I just end up talking and talking and talking. All right, so next up we have... What? Ew, what are you doing? Gross. Ew.
Cat hair.
Yeah, sure. Paul from Germany.
Germany.
Oh, it's Germany?
This one specifically said they use no power tools. Speaking of,
it makes sense though, because it doesn't look like you would need power tools. Maybe some sandpaper to sand it down nicely.
I was gonna say I'm pretty impressed with how smooth it looks.
Sandpaper. No power tools doesn't mean no. What is happening over there? Power tools doesn't mean no sandpaper.
Yeah.
And if you're powerful enough, is that considered a tool?
No.
What if you're just like with a knife and it's like, is that powered? What if you just have powers? Paul.
It reminds me of like a root vegetable.
Is that a compliment? Like a carrot?
It's just a...
Like a carrot? It just needs like the thing on the top?
Like a...
Well, it's made out of a stick, a branch of some kind. And
not that it's a bad
sanded
thing.
down. It looks fine. It's you know, I would probably maybe do a little bit of like maybe a finish on it just to kind of seal it up. It would probably darken up the white a little bit, just like ever so slightly, just because it would make it look kind of wet a little bit. I definitely recommend like a semi-gloss, something like that on it. Oh wait, there's another one from him. Oh, it's the same one. Never mind. 2 emails, same person. Next up, a drawing by George. And this is his family's wand. So we got George's wand, Mom's wand, and Max's wand.
I feel like, so George's almost looks like it would be metal.
What?
Mixed with leather,
What are you talking about? Just because of
like
those little circle things?
Yeah.
They make you think of rivets or something? Is that what it is?
So that's a metal and leather wand.
Okay. And no wood.
Well, the tip is wood. It's wrapped around wood.
Oh, all right.
The middle one, I don't know.
They're very busy. There's a lot going on. I would probably take away like one element from each of them. One, because it would make it a lot easier to make. And two, because it would simplify it more. Because if you have too much going on one thing, I always say this, that like you got to kind of try to keep it, you know, keep it simple, stupid, kiss. Just because it just, when things are too busy, they're just not nice. They're just it's too much. It's too much. And you would see when you started making this, you would notice that like you're like, oh man, There's a lot going on, but it's good job. Good job.
Duncan. These are the first 3 wands I've made. They're made of white oak. Oh, the same white oak tree. 2 of them are burned or stained.
Nice. I like the blue in the middle one.
Yeah, that one looks cool.
It looks really cool. I don't know. It looks like it's a paint. It almost looks like acrylic. Like it's like a mixed acrylic in there. The finish on them looks really good. This is what's cool about finishing them differently is that they're all the same tree.
They all look
but they all look like different woods. Like I would say the 2 darker ones look a little bit more similar in color and stuff, but the other one just looks like a piece of bone. And the finish on it looks really good because it makes it look like bone.
Yeah.
Right? It just looks like ivory almost, like a tusk or something like that. I like all 3 of these.
I like the background too. Pretty dope.
The horse. Is it a drawing?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a postcard. Postcard maybe? A letter?
Looks cool.
I like all 3 of them.
So nice job. Said 2 of them are burned or stained, and all were sealed with a satin urethane. Happy birthday to your girlfriend, super late.
Next up, Stefan? Stefan.
He said or Steven.
Okay, I'm going to go
Stefan or Steven.
I like Stefan better. Australia.
From Austria.
Australia. I guarantee you I've made this mistake before.
Australia.
I probably said, oh, they're from Australia. And then it ended up being, it's a very similar word.
I don't know many people that are from Austria, but I want to say Mozart was from Austria.
Why does that matter right now? We're
cool.
talking about wands, dude. We're here to talk about wands, not about Mozart. Anyway, your wand. It has you made it for a friend. That's cool. Made a box. Very nice. I think the box is probably harder than the wand to make. Because the box
came out really good.
But the box has to look like a certain thing, and the wand doesn't. The wand could look like whatever you want it to look like.
Yeah.
You can just make a thing and say that it's a wand. I've seen plenty of submissions that are like that. Hey, look at this stick I found. It's a wand now. That's it. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next up we have a wand by Reggie. It's a little weird, okay? But after reading it, it makes sense. It's for his son. So I'm assuming he's a child. He's small. So you don't want a big, pointy, long stick. You want a shorter, more durable, thicker, stronger thing that he could smack around and not break. Looks cool. If it was longer, it would be a great traditional style wand. Even with that weird nub thing at the end. It almost looks like, I don't know, like a tooth or something. Or
it reminds me of a stake you put into the ground.
Or at the vampire's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that wood though.
Next up, wand by Antoine.
I think that's how you say it. Another person from Austria.
Austria, or as I like to say, Australia.
Even though they're 2 completely different things.
It's okay, they sound very similar.
I have to say, super duper props for the photos. The props around the wand and stuff just look mad cool.
Yeah, so let's talk about the wand. Very nice wand. Right? It's gonna get a purple for me.
He ranks them by color.
I rank them by color. Purple is a good rating. I have never told anybody about my rating system, so therefore, occasionally I'll say a color and I'll be like, I'll give it a green. This one gets a purple. So I really like it. Super simple, but super 100% done well. Yeah, nothing to say about it. I could see myself making this one, so I like it. Next up, we got Irish wand maker, Rob. You sent in 2 wands. I like one more than the other. I like this dark one better. I think the only thing I don't like about the brown one is the little guard that you got on there. I can't tell what that is. The image is pretty blurry. I can't tell exactly what that is. Other than that, it's a little thick, but it seems like it's a shorter wand as well. So I always say this, I don't know if you heard, but if it's shorter, it can get away with being thicker because it has to be, because otherwise the wand will be too skinny and then the ratios are off. But there's a certain length that it needs to be so that the thickerness makes it look better. visually, but it makes sense that it's thicker when it's shorter. You know, like there's nothing you could do about it at that point. But the other one I really like, the black one. I like the shape. I like the like stone-ish look of it because it's all like edged and stuff. Looks good. How do you say that name, Meek?
Jenna.
Next one by Jenna, a returning submitter. Always sends in great looking wands.
Dude, I'm in love with that very like organic one.
The leaf one, yeah.
What she said, ginkgo.
It looks awesome.
It just looks amazing.
It's not very practical and it'd be very fragile, but on a shelf, that thing looks dope. Right? It's just
I literally, when he pulled up the email, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. It's a cool, like, she always sends in awesome ones. Where does it say where she's from? I don't remember where she's from. But just very, very nice.
Yeah, they're both done really well.
And then the black one, it's just nice as well. There's some glitter in there. Also the photos are the right ratio. So thank you for that. 16 by 9, very nice. Or at least if it's not 16 by 9, it's pretty close to 16 by 9. That's all that matters.
So far, my favorite wand of the night is that ginkgo one.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
This one's nice too. What's the name?
Eden.
From anywhere? No. So this one looks like it has some sort of metal handle, maybe plastic handle with a what do they call it? Lapis lazuli. That's how you say it, right?
Real gem lapis. I call it lapis lazuli, but
no, you don't.
Or lapis lazuli.
Yeah, you say lazuli.
The show has broken me.
And I've always said lazuli, but in Steven Universe they say lazuli, and I don't know why you just said that because
because of Steven Universe.
When you first heard the show,
I was like, that's wrong. Why are they calling it that?
So this is
as long as I never call peridot, we're good.
This is a cool wand. I think it's weird that the handle goes super skinny, but I don't think it's wrong. I think it just makes it look different.
It almost looks like a marble at the end.
Well, it's like it's some sort of little ball thing, and there's
is that the lapis?
Yeah, that's the
lapis.
Isn't
lapis blue?
I don't know. It may just be a different. Yeah, it's kind of blue. It's bluish. It's like a dark blue. But it has a little thing in the middle.
I like it. It reminds me of like something
a
very
lightsaber.
Like Victorian.
It looks like a lightsaber, kind of a little bit. Like
it just
a black
reminds me
lightsaber.
of something like a Victorian like cane or something.
I like the handle part of it. It's super cool. We have two wands. Let's start off with this black one. Wait, hold on. Who's it by? To check. Kai.
Kai.
You're stealing my name, dude. That's all I got. All I got is Kai. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Kai from somewhere.
I love those little bead flower things.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's super like, kind of gives it like a cute side, but it's still like the rest of it is really nice.
I like it. Super simple, but there's actually more to this wand. The groove, the spiral, super clean, very nice. There's more though. Hold on, let's look at the other image.
Oh, that wand is really cool.
So if we look in here, we got a little insert in there.
Almost looks like mother of pearl.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of shell or something, or filled with some acrylic and stuff, and then mixed. I'm not sure how they did it. We don't have any information on the wand, but
I really like that
looks really good. And then we have this cool red one. I'm assuming
it's Paduke.
I can't tell. Hold on, let me zoom in. This guy may be Paduke. Padauk, however you want to say it. I say Paduke. I think it's spelled Padauk, and some people say Padauk. I think I got yelled at once for saying it the wrong way. But I don't care.
Dude, I love how they incorporate these little like flowery details. I love that little flower.
This one looks cool. I like the spiral that goes all the way around it. I don't like the next picture here. Isn't that like some sports team? Wing thing?
I don't think so. I think
it's not
a wing.
I thought it reminds me of that sports team that has like the wing with like the head on it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was this whole time. So I don't hate it. I don't think it fits that part of the wand. I think it should have been flipped.
Yeah.
So that it went with the edge more and maybe put it all the way at the end.
Yeah.
I think that would have made more sense.
Both really good though.
What's the name, Meek?
Oh goodness,
Merca.
It's almost like Mika.
It's not. It
Merca.
just starts with an M and ends with an A.
Yeah. And a K.
Okay, all right. All right, all right.
This almost looks, so I think it's natural,
So,
but it almost
first
looks like
problem.
there's runes or
First
something.
problem. First problem.
Oh.
The image is like not even, the wand isn't even in the picture. It's not even in the picture. It's like it's cut off on the top and on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, that's a problem because now I can't see what it is. Now it just looks like a stick to me. If it doesn't have ends, it just looks like a stick. So you get a bad mark for that. All right, taking away your wand card. Just kidding. You can keep it.
I don't know if like those markings were intentional or if they came like that, if the wood came like that, but I think it looks cool. It almost
looks
is
all
like
beat up. Yeah.
That's a long wand.
No, it's not. It's fine. It's normal. It's longer, probably like 15 inches. Do we have any info? 15 and a half. Walnut from Cameron. It's pretty good. Could use a little refining, unless that's what you were going for. More of the rugged, like, hard used, then it's good. All right, next up we have one by Unknown Rebel.
Are these like just 3 stages of 2 different wands? Like,
no, I think it's just like
three like sister wands.
No, I think it's just 3 variations. So like you draw one, and then you draw it again, but change a little bit, and just see which one you like. And it's funny because they are similar to each other too, right? Like the middle one on both ends doesn't have the thing. Okay, so. Okay. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
The spiral on the handle, or on the spirally one, would be, it's kind of like the one that I did, but that's actually really hard to do. And then I don't know how you would do that bit where the guard meets the blade, and it's like, it looks like there's a metal insert in there. That'd be pretty hard to do as well. It's a good idea. I think that the handle's a little too long for the blade. I think the blade could be a little longer, and it would make it look like if you just took that image and just stretched it all the way to the end of the blade, doubled the length of the blade there, I think it'd make more sense. Nice job, Rebel. Who is this by? Savannah, ooh la la. That's not how it goes, right? That's
Savannah.
I always say Savannah, so whatever, Savannah.
I like this wood.
I like it too. It's a little burnt. It's a little rough around the edges. It almost
looks like you pulled it out of a campfire.
No, it doesn't. But that's cool. If that's what you think campfire the wood looks like, that's all right, man. Oh, look, I can spin it. That's pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that. I like it. I think
kind of like a burnt marshmallow. I think
the lighting is a little off, so we can't really tell like the blade part because of the thing. But it's a nice one. I have nothing really to complain about it. Nice job, Savannah, ooh la la. Okay, this one I have some more complaints about. It's too fat. I always say this. It's too fat, too short. It should be a little bit thinner. It looks like you carve everything by hand. It looks like you're using a knife and stuff. That's why you're getting those little gouges on it. Maybe also, if you just took like a torch to the handle of this one, like heat it up a little bit as well. Like it seemed like that's what you did to the other one. It looks like you took a little bit of a torch to it. It would be better. I like the runes and stuff. It looks like you possibly drew those on with a pencil.
I like that though. It looks very like rugged.
Here's something you can do as well. If you have like a flat spot like this on a wand, you can actually if you have a laser printer, you can print. Some people have laser printers. It's not a thing. Schools have laser printers. You can print something out at school. Okay.
Schools are much fancier than when I went.
What kind of printers? What kind of printers do they have?
Oh, what do you think like that thing.
What do you think a cop? Oh, you meant a laser engraver?
Yeah, cutter.
No, a printer like the one behind you over there. A print. When I say a laser printer, it's a printer that prints on paper, and it instead of using ink, it uses toner and a laser to heat it up and put it on. Okay.
I got it.
So anyway, you can actually transfer an image from paper to wood with heat. So that would be a cool way to do this. So if you drew that like on a computer or something and then printed it out and then took the image and like ironed it on, it would partially transfer the black over to it. So you can do some cool stuff with stuff like that.
I like that.
So if you want to save that though, it doesn't look like you finished this yet. I would definitely spray it with some some clear on that. Oh, it's the one their friend made.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
Wait, what? Both
It
wands?
said wands my friend makes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so next up we have someone drawings by Archer, 14 years old. We're just going to talk about a couple of these. So this first one here, cool idea, shell idea. I had that idea before, tried it, couldn't get it to fully work with that type of shell. I had one like that I wanted to make it into a handle. Couldn't get it to work.
Did it break?
No, I just couldn't get it to fit properly and look good, so I gave up on it until I could figure out how to do it. I do that a lot. I have an idea, I try it. If I can't figure it out, instead of dwelling on things like you do, you know, like when you try one thing, you're like, hey, puzzle pieces, I need this one piece right here. This is the one I want. This is the first piece of the puzzle that I'm gonna put in. Let me find it. No, there's 1,000 pieces. This can only take so long. And you start going through all the pieces.
I totally do
and
this,
trying.
Though.
It's like instead of doing that, just
like
just find another
like
piece.
One piece.
Find another piece and figure out where that one goes.
No, I can't.
But that's what I do. I basically start something. If I don't like it or can't figure it out, I move on to the next thing and let my mind like process and think and that's how it works. That's how my creative process works. I like the shell thing. It's a cool idea. And then let's talk about these other ones. Really cool. More shell. Really nothing to say bad about it. That hook one, maybe round off that hook a little bit so it doesn't kill you or stab you in the hand. But they're all cool. Very stylized drawings too. You got anything to say?
That one reminds me of a crab claw.
Which one is that?
The one with the little hooky.
Okay.
Reminds me of a crab claw. The other one reminds me of like almost like a crab leg. The one
Which
on the
one?
right.
Oh. What's up with you and crabs today?
I don't know. These wands just make me think of crabs. Not in a bad way. Crabs are cute. Oh, more by Archer.
More. All right, cool. Oh,
Wait,
I like these. These are pretty cool.
Wait, he said what? I forgot something.
No, I don't know. I don't know what they said, but these are nice. I like these.
Oh, we forgot to put these images. All right.
Check it out. These are cool. I think these are my favorite. Especially...
They're all like oceany themed to me.
No. That
I see this. Okay, the left one is like a fishtail.
You're wrong.
The middle one reminds me of like a
clearly some
lobster.
sort of bird or something. Okay.
And the right one
is also some sort of bird.
Like lava, like
bird. Oh, water themed. You know, like lava.
No, like
that makes
sense.
A volcano
in the middle of like
the ocean. What makes you think of water when you see a volcano? Yeah, you know, a volcano in water. How is that in water? It's
not
literally just a volcano. It's like a bird head. I really like that idea. With it would be like acrylic is what you would use for that. So you'd make like 3 parts of the wood, right? You'd make basically the way I would do this is I would take a piece of wood and like kind of break it. I may do this. This is a cool idea. I like this idea. Thanks, Archer. Mm-hmm. This is a cool idea, right? So this is what you do. You take a piece of wood. Maybe a red piece of wood, like a little piece of Paduke or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's red, like lava. And you take some acrylic, a little bit of red, a little bit of some yellow, maybe a little bit of clear, just to kind of mess things up. Maybe a little bit of black. You gotta be careful with the black though, because it makes everything dark. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you do. You break it, and then you pour it. Same sound for both things. And then once it hardens, you have a piece with 2 broken ends, and then you just gotta carve everything out. But for that, to make that head at the bottom, you would have to like either carve that prior or drill a hole inside of the wood, pour it in there, and then have it all together.
Does it remind you of a Skeksis nose?
Oh yeah, especially if we were to flip it.
Totally a Skeksis.
Oh, you know what? I think that middle one is supposed to be like a lion. But anyway, my favorite one I think is just a simple brown with those 2 little gold pieces on it.
The fishtail?
Yeah, the fishtail.
No name.
No name.
They're 12 and live in South Africa.
No name.
No name.
All right. Well, 12 and live in South Africa. You sent in 2 wands. Technically more, but we're just going to talk about these 2. I think that's leather.
Oh.
I think that's like a leather strap on the handle. which I like. And
Held by metal.
And I like that the wood is like, it looks like it's a two-tone wood. Goes all the way down. Then you got some metal bits on there, I think, holding that leather. And then the other one, I think, is the other piece of that wood that has the split. You kept that on there. It looks good, man.
Yeah, I like.
There's a little refining here and there that you could adjust, but for the most part, it's like 90% there.
That reminds me of an insect butt.
Oh my god, what is up with you? Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't remind me of that,
dude.
That's
comment down below
thing.
if you guys agree with any of my things. Not in a bad way. I liked it. This is from Merlin.
Oh, Merlin.
Strange.
How'd you know?
Strange, the one that's on our live stream all the time.
He's. I recognize his table. This is his computer table. You can see his keyboard right there.
I have a puzzle like that.
Okay, thanks for letting everybody know.
My new OP11 wizard uses this wand in my campaign.
Nice.
All right,
I
I like
the
that
knob.
gem.
What is this wood? Is it like oak? I think it's oak. Let me know, Merlin, if you watch this.
Oak, red oak.
Oh, it says it on there?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm good. Oak is very obvious what it looks like. I'm not good.
So obvious.
All right, next up, who's it submitted by?
Luna.
Luna.
From Paris. Paris.
So you've been making these types of wands for a while. This is like hot glue. That's what people use. Some people they'll take like a thin stick.
How do you get the color?
You paint it. You just paint
Oh.
it. So one thing, you asked for some advice. I would honestly stay away from the colors, from all of the different colors that you're using in there, because honestly, what I think that does is that takes away from the Harry Potter aesthetic of it, because it makes it look more like hot glue or clay or whatever you're using. What I would try to do is try to paint it to make it look more like wood. Try to like look up some techniques on how to like do like a wood texture, like a dry brush or something like that, to make it look more I guess you could say authentic. I don't like using that. Maybe
that's what they were going for.
I understand that, but I'm just saying I'm giving my advice because they asked for advice on how to improve.
I don't know why, but that last one makes me feel kind of uneasy.
I like that.
It's like eerie but cool. Like, so it's weird.
I like it. I just, again, if you took away the reds, maybe just kept the blue in there. I think that the blue one is probably the best looking one, like traditionally. Again, it's I think it's hot glue or it's clay. I'm not sure what you're using. My point is like, let's say her, right? Jenna. Mm-hmm. It's clay. She's doing this all out of clay. This looks like real wood. Yeah. It looks like a real like wand, you know? That's my point, is that there are techniques that will make it look more authentic. Now, if you just want something easy and quick and you like the colors, you do you. But that would be my tip.
I like this background.
The Harry Potter background?
Yeah.
So this is from Merlin again. And it looks like he stained it a little bit. It's cool. It almost looks like Purple Heart, right?
Yeah, I like the color. Like it looks like Red Heart or Blood.
No, it doesn't look like. It's not red enough. It's purpley. It's like a light purple pink.
I disagree.
You're telling me that looks red?
Yeah, it looks more pink red than purple.
It looks more pink red than purple, but not red. You got to understand, Red Heart is red. It's deeper. Mm-hmm. And this, like, there are some Purple Hearts that are lighter. You know what I mean? Like that one over there, there's some light spots on it. It looks good though. I like the design. I like the pommel heavy. I always.
That reminds me of my parents' kitchen table.
It's probably oak.
Probably. Like, but just the way it's made too, like, reminds me of their table. Not that that's a bad thing. It's
you mean the legs?
Very nostalgic.
The legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is it was made on the lathe most likely. It's very even. That's why you could tell. I mean, if you did it not on a lathe, even more impressive. Is that real metal?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Let's see. Hold on. This is from Pierre.
Pierre. I like that name.
Pierre.
Oh yeah, from One Piece.
I'm 13 years old, and I hope you like my wand. It's one wand with two different lightings, maybe.
It's one wand. Of course it is. What do you mean two different?
I thought they made a silver and a gold one. very organic.
I don't understand.
Not organic. That's
though.
the wrong word.
What is that made out of?
I don't know.
Is it? It's like stone and metal. Is it metal? I wish I had more information about it.
Yeah, okay, so it looks like it has rope.
Well, that's just like I think, kind of
mesh the two
better, so it doesn't just look like a blunt end together.
It's weird, but I like it.
Yeah, I agree. So we got some wands from Juan. Sometimes when I say I'm using Siri to write something, I say wands, and she thinks I'm saying
Juan,
either
the name.
3 things: wind, wine, or Juan, as in Juan.
Nice.
It sucks. But anyway, Juan.
So my favorite, I think, is the...
Wait. The one all the way to the left.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I was just...
It reminds me of like
feel...
a pirate ship.
I like that little twist in the blade, the beginning of the blade. It almost makes it look fiery, like it's erupting out, like spinning and coming out. I like it that it's like, it's almost like a unicorn horn, like a you know, what is it called? What's the Narwhal? Narwhal, the whales.
Yeah.
The thing. It's almost like that type of spiral. If I remember correctly, I may be remembering wrong. I like all of them. Yeah. I think they're all nice. I think that the red one is very traditional, very nice. The one with the polka dots, or the little holes, I really like. And
you just like divots and wands, like the.
That's not a divot. That's a hole. So it's not creepy enough. It needs to have some more creepy paper, but I think if it had more little holes, it would be creepier. I think as of right now, I just feel like it's missing some holes. If it had a little bit more holes, and they were, because right now, some of them, especially down toward the bottom, it looks too even.
I really like the end, like the very, very end.
Of this?
I don't know why. It reminds me of like a mushroom, but it's like cool.
You know that I made a very similar shaped wand to this with a bunch of holes, but the holes went like almost all the way through to the other side, and it was very black and dark. And it had almost the same type of end on the end. It was a very similar shape to this.
I didn't notice the end until you like zoomed in.
Okay, so I like it. The only thing, I would add more of those little divots because it would make it look more natural. It would make it look more like even. They weren't, because right now it's very even. Like the holes are very spread out, like kind of evenly. The more you add, the more randomness there'll be, and maybe change the size of the holes. You do have some smaller ones, some bigger ones, and then you can also like fade them too. I do that sometimes where like I fade it out and they get less and less and less as they go up.
It almost looks like a potato.
Dude, why do you have to say that somebody's wand looks like a potato? That's not a, you can't compare anything to a potato and give somebody a compliment.
Dude, potatoes are like the most delicious things on the planet.
You kind of look like a potato.
Okay.
You happy about that?
I like it.
You didn't say a potato fry or anything like that. Like a good looking potato. You know, like a McDonald's French fry potato. You know, you said a potato.
I didn't mean for it to be a bad thing.
What did you mean it to be then? I'm like a little confused here.
There's nothing bad about vegetables. They're amazing.
But when you compare things to potatoes, you kind of look like a head of broccoli. See? You're laughing at it because it's ridiculous. That looks like broccoli. It'd be so weird. If it's not broccoli, unless it's a tree, it should not look like broccoli, because broccoli look like little trees. All right? All I'm saying. The last one I really like. It's super simple. I don't know. Sometimes I just love these simple ones. I like all 4 of them, man. I think you did a good job.
He can count.
Nice job, Juan. Okay. Are we going to get a full size? Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Very nice.
Ooh, that looks like leather.
No, it doesn't. You are the worst at this. Everything looks like something else, but nothing ever. It's never correct. Everything you say is always wrong.
Someone is going to agree with me.
That looks like leather.
Someone's going to agree with me. All right, so go to the top. Who's this from?
All right, hold on. These are 2 different ones. All right.
Ali Mori's wands from Australia.
Is it Australia this time?
Let's do an Australian accent. The whole video.
Remember when you were doing?
I just turned it into like British.
You just turned Russian. I think at some point, and then I was like,
no. What is that?
What? I don't know. You started you started Australian and became Russian somehow.
Yeah,
And I was
somehow.
like, we were laughing so hard that whole night. It was such a good night. That was so great because you just like, I was like, what was that? And
Yeah, I'm not
was
very
good.
good at accents. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not very good at accents. You're fairly good, and the more you practice, the better you get. You do a pretty good middle Russian,
Jester?
half Russian jester-ish accent. Anyway, what was the name again?
Ali Mori, maybe?
From Austria.
Australia.
That's
What
what I
is
said.
with you?
All right, so the first one. Let's go to the full picture here.
I love these ones.
You never say that about my ones. Wow.
I love my wand you made me.
No, you don't. I remember you were like, it's okay.
Which one?
I don't know. You tell me which one.
The blue one?
I don't know. That's your first wand, all right?
I know.
You gotta give me some slack here. You gotta cut me some
Where's my
slack.
other wand?
It's on the display,
Oh.
right up there.
No, not that one. My other one.
Which
My
one?
red,
They're right there. There's 3 of them right there.
Oh, it's so dark
Your
over there.
3 are right next to each other, and then you have your current one over there. Man, I like these. I like this one. I'm gonna give you some crap though, because there's always a little bit, right? Everybody has a little bit of improvement. Even my wands, I always give myself crap as well. The wand itself, it has a very nice, beautiful taper, but then there's a little part of it that kind of like the taper doesn't follow all the way, and it kind of like gets a little fat, and then it gets a little skinny again, then it gets a little fat. If you can't see it, you can't see it. Not a big deal, but can you see it?
Yeah.
It kind of goes fat and then skinny, then fat again. If there was just a little bit less there, if it was just, because it's supposed to be like a nice taper all the way down. I'm assuming that was the point of the design. But anyway, this is your okay one. The next one, that's the
one I
the
thought.
piece of resistance. How do you say it?
Piece de la resistance.
Good one.
Piece de or de la? Piece
I think it's
de
de
resistance.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't speak French.
Yeah, you clearly don't speak French. Anyway, this is the one that I think is
Sugoi.
I don't know. That means cool. That means cool, right?
Yeah.
I really like it. It looks like you actually
Leather.
carved it. This is the one that she says looks like leather.
Leather.
But
Leather?
you said it right the first time.
How do you say it in Australian?
Anyway, I really like it. I think you did a really good job carving that, however you did that. And then just put a little bit of thing there. It just very nice. Very very like Harry Potter styling for it.
I like it.
Beautiful.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Simon? Simon?
Simon. We're gonna call you Simon. You know it's you if it's you, right? I hope we're saying your name right. You guys gotta try to put in a little bit, like just a little blurb, like, yo, my name is Simon. Yo, I made this wand. Yo, Burr.
Burr, sir.
Burr, sir. I'm glad you got that. Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. You made this out of clay, obviously.
Why? How do you know?
Because of the handle.
Oh.
It's clay. So it's wood, maybe like a wood dowel of some kind. Wrapped it with some clay, painted it.
It looks a little bit like very fine chain.
What vegetable does this one look like?
Chainmail. This part, like the silvery.
You're
part.
wrong again. You like if anything, you're good at being wrong of what things look like.
An opinion can't be wrong.
It is, though. I'm not a huge fan of the design of the wand itself. I think you did a good job. I think that the ball, you could have gotten away with like finding like a wooden ball or something like that, or something else, and just kind of gluing it there, since you were making it out of clay anyway. Because you can see like the ball isn't like fully rounded because you had to probably hand do it, and it's hard to make a perfect
Yeah, and
sphere.
everything else looks pretty symmetrical.
Yeah. You did a good job. It's not my favorite, but you did a good job. Your name was Paul.
Oh.
Cool.
Well, I didn't say that in the first one, so.
I wish you could revoke your submit your emails and stuff. Can you email somebody something?
No, I've tried.
Oh,
Can't do it.
Oh, what email was that? Oh.
Like work emails. Like if I forget to attach something,
I hate you.
I
wish no.
You know what though? Like now emails are smarter, and like if you write specific things, it'll be like, "Hey, did you mean to attach something to this? Because you wrote like, please see the attachment." Or
really?
Please... Yeah, and I'll be like,
oh
"Yes, I did mean to attach something to that."
I love when people are, like send me an email and they're like, "Hey, this is an oak wand made out of this," and I'm like, "You didn't put a picture."
That would be something I would do.
You just wrote a thing, and then there's the opposite side of it where they just send a picture and there's no information. That's easier to deal with because I can at least talk about a picture, you know? I can't talk about their text. I like this one.
I like this one a lot. Looks like an acorn.
It looks like it's oak. It does look like an acorn. It's
You agree with me.
No, I disagree. It doesn't look like an acorn anymore. Let's read what it says. Oh, it's made out of ash. Never mind. I was wrong. Oh, ash. I see it. The big grains.
Pommel's inspired by the seed pod of a magnolia tree, which is my state's tree. That's cool.
Nice.
Slightly based off of Alistair Moody's wand.
You said it right.
I
You said Alistair Moody.
I don't know who did this. I can't.
The
Kase dude.
Kase.
Mufasa. Cool, I like that one.
I like it too. Nothing really much to say about it. I like the skinniness right before the pommel. It looks really good. All right, so next one is by Paul. Wait, are we? Dude, we're in January.
Look at us flying by.
All right, January. Okay. So we got a couple ones here. We're gonna go fly through them. They're all simple, but very, I would say.
Done.
No, ready? You're gonna agree with me here. I'm gonna give you a word of how to describe these wands.
Smooth.
Modern.
They are modern.
See? Because they're very like minimalistic. They have one thing going on with them, and they're very smooth.
You like stuff like that. Did you say you didn't like it?
Did I say I didn't like it? Like, why are you accusing me?
I'm not.
You like stuff like that. You like it.
All right.
Jesus.
More leather?
How would you describe?
No, that's the perfect way to describe it.
I know it is, because I said you're going to agree with me, and I was right. Thank you for agreeing with me. I love you. Yes, that is leather. Correct. Good job. It actually is leather, though. It doesn't look like leather. It actually is leather. It's a leather wrap all the way around. Again, just very modernized, low poly, minimalist wand. And then
so this next one creeps me out for some reason, but I really like it.
Yeah, it's weird.
It reminds me almost like of an alien spaceship.
I feel like you should be able to tear it apart, break it right there.
But I think that's also leather.
It has two leather straps on it. It looks like, yeah, it's cool. I wonder what the other side looks like.
It reminds me of like a weird spaceship.
Again, modern. Modern is the best way to put it. It's like, you know, when you go to a weird house, it's like all modern and like has weird handles and the doors aren't shaped like doors. Dude, I went to a bubble house.
What?
A bubble house, guys. And the guy told me how it was made. It was made like in the 80s.
Oh, you told me this.
They basically blew up these giant bubbles, like air domes, and then they poured the, like, whatever the house is made out. It wasn't cement. It was like some other sort of thing that's lighter, because otherwise it would be too heavy. And they poured that, and then they popped the bubble, and...
Or just deflated it.
Or just deflated, whatever. And then they had, like, dome, like, it's like parts that are like domes together.
Did you say how much it cost?
No, he bought a house from somebody else. This is a smiley face house. He has a big smiley face like rock garden in his yard.
Anyway,
it's like one of like two houses in the world.
Huh.
Really cool. Dome. It looked like a Fred Flintstone house. Like that's what I thought of, like a Fred Flintstone, like.
I guess it's like one of those things like cool to have just because it's unique but ugly.
It must have been like over like millions of dollars for this house, because one, it was up a mountain. Like I literally driving up to this house, it was like I was looking to the side and it was just like a cliff, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die today. This is the last day I drive. And I got all the way to the top, and then when you get to the top, you could see like the whole area. I was like, wow, it's like the middle of woods too. Anyway, sorry about my stupid story. This one is modern. That's it. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know which one was your favorite. Like, let the creators of these wands know if you guys like any of their wands. You know. Let's move on to the next one. Again.
Oh,
I like it.
Golf thingy. Tee.
A golf tee. All right, I'll give it to you. The shape, the general shape of it. I never seen golf tee with a bunch of little holes in it though.
Whatever. Maybe someone chewed on it.
Or maybe they have black ones, but still, they're usually like white. I like it. It's simple. Not much to say. This one I'd say is like the least modern out of all of them. But that second one, man, just
lightsaber.
Yeah, definitely a lightsaber.
So this is from Sydney.
Oh wait, there's a couple.
Oh, dude, that one's cool.
It is. It's a little bulky, but I like the spiral. Bulky,
but that one reminds me of a medical symbol.
That's what I think it is. It literally is. See, look, the two snakes wrapping.
Yeah.
Sydney.
I already said that.
Excuse me, princess. First of all, photos, beautiful. 2 angles, 1 shot, one thing. I don't have to switch now. We could stay on this one all day, baby. I really like this one. I think it's a little big, a little bulky, a little fat, but I love the design of it and the style and the squareness. It actually works with it, I think, in a lot of ways.
What do you call that? The blade?
Present as a sword, Meek.
So I like the color variation.
Yeah, I definitely like it. So basically the way you would do that is you'd leave some bumps. Yeah, but you got to leave some. It can't be perfectly flat because when you sand it, then you're going to just sand it right off. So you got to leave some cuts and stuff in there. This one, just also cool. A little I'm not a huge fan of the squareness on this one. I don't think it works as well. I think if it was more rounded, it would have worked better. But I love that spiral on the actual handle. Really cool. Definitely a pommel heavy though.
And then you have a lightsaber. I'm guessing that's what
it's 100% a lightsaber.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lightsaber. I don't like it. It's too gaudy. But it looks like a lightsaber wand or just a small lightsaber. I think that the fact that it's so lightsabery makes it look less like a wand and more like a mini lightsaber. I think you did a good job. I just don't like the design. It just looks like a thing. But you'll know from if you watch any of my stuff, you know that I don't like gaudy stuff like that. There's some people on Instagram that make wands and they're like, oh, let's make a Hufflepuff wand. I'm gonna just stick all these things on there that are Hufflepuff, a yellow honey badger, and this other Hufflepuff scarf that wraps around the handle, and it's just like, it's so gaudy. Yeah, I could see that being good for a party, we're having a Harry Potter party. Am I being mean right now? Whatever. Suck it up, Buttercup. That's my new thing I say now. I wear a fez. Fezzes are cool. I wear a fez now. This one also gives me lightsaber vibes.
But almost like Mustafar.
But it has a much more it reminds me of a lightsaber. Yeah, but it's good. You know what I mean? But it's more like a wand. It's like a wand lightsaber type thing. So yeah, I like this one.
I like this one too.
So nice job. Very Harry Potter inspired. Harry Potter's
almost
wand.
Reminds me of a broom, but
it's like Harry Potter's wand though. It has the bark and then the other piece.
Good job. Who's this from?
Andrew.
Okay. And call me Andrew Wilson. There you go.
Mr. Wilson.
So yeah, I don't really know
where they're from.
Okay. But so the first one.
Wait. Which one? This one?
The very first one. Yeah.
All right. So let's open up this then, because this is that image.
That image looks way better.
Yeah.
I just don't love the colors, but I like the wand.
I like the colors. I don't like the color of the blade and how shiny it is, but I like the color of the handle. And the nice gradient that you did. I think you did a nice job there.
It's not done bad or poorly, but I just don't care for the colors themselves. I feel like if it was a bluish tone, maybe.
Why?
I don't know. Just how I'm feeling.
All right.
But I like the shape and I like the blade.
Nice.
They numbered them for you. Look at that.
Sweet. That's because they talk about them up here more.
Oh.
All right. Let's talk about this one. I really like this one. I really like this one. It's like a lightning bolt almost, but a spiral bolt. Spiral bolt. Yeah, this one's complicated the way that you made it. I really like it. I think so far this is my favorite one out of yours. What's next? Okay, this I think has some clay on it. I think that's what that is. Let's see. What was number 2?
Shell place at the handle.
So that's
made of a broomstick and shell.
All right, I don't see
no, this is number 3. You said number 2.
Oh, this is number 3. Okay.
A broken wooden spoon and I don't know what that word is. Durapox?
It's a epoxy type thing. Like
adding in the...
You would mix it, I think. It's like 2 parts and you mix it.
Oh, so that's what it is. I like it. It's different. I like the colors in this one better.
Yeah, I like it too. It's weird. The colors are all weird.
It does look like... I like the dragon in the background because it does remind me almost of like a dragon scale.
Well, nice job. What was it, Andrew?
Yeah.
Nice job, Andrew. This is it. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I'm going to make you a more part of the... It was more fun having somebody to like bounce off of.
And make fun of.
And
let me know down below if any of you agree with my deductions.
You've said that 3 times in this video.
Because I want someone...
You're like, someone
please agree with me.
Please justify me. Please verify that I'm correct.
This took so long, my hair dried.
Because if one person agrees with me, then I can go,
see
what I see. Somebody agrees with me out there. I'm sure now everybody's gonna agree with you just to like prove me wrong.
Spite you, oopsies.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment. Let us know which one was your favorite out of all of these. Let us know if you want to see more. If you want to submit them, you can. We're super behind, so you can wait if you want. No big deal. No guarantees that I'm gonna talk about your wand. For the most part, we skipped a few today, either because the images were bad or we just didn't have anything really nice to say. Thank you guys for watching.
Wait, no.
What's going on?
Let me put my teeth back in.
Why did you wait? Why are you putting your teeth in at the end of the video? And by teeth, I mean braces.
Because I forgot about them, and then I was like, oh, crap.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you liked it. Support us on Patreon if you'd like. And we
do have a Discord for patrons only, and we have a wand talk if you want to talk wands.
Yep. Sure. Thanks.
Who are you?
Me. Yeah.
You're
okay.
Wayne.
Wayne. Oh, I love that show so much. I miss it. Okay. Make okay.
Okay, make okay.
Okay. I love how nobody would ever get this if we put this in. Say bye, Meek.
Bye, Meek.
Bye.